The Mental Health is a Lifestyle podcast is not a substitute for your relationship with a mental health professional. Hey. Welcome back to another episode of The Mental Health is a Lifestyle podcast with your girl, Andrea Wise-Brown. And I am here, family, once again, another week with my bestie, Celeste. Hey, Celeste.
Hello. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm fine. No complaints. It's a beautiful day.
Look at that. Okay. All right. So, if you're just scrolling by and you're not a part of the family yet, please click this button and then click that bell so that you get a notification every time there's a new episode up. All right, so this is my relationship talk with my bestie, and we are breaking down the couples in Never Ever Met. And it is a show that you can find on the OWN network. You can find it on Hulu, and I do know that you can find the first 3 episodes for free on YouTube. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all. So this week we are breaking down the couple. So the guy's name is Chris. He's 34 years old. And then the woman's name is Sandia. And she is 27 years old. And they've been dating online. They met on social media. And they've been dating online for 3 months. And supposedly couldn't wait to see each other. You have any thoughts before I introduce them to the family?
No, I just think that we should take into consideration the ages, right? Because the other couples we've done are kind of a little bit older. I don't say older, but older. So this would probably might be the youngest couple. I'm not 100% sure. So this should be interesting to see the dynamics and how it's different between them and older couples there.
Oh, that's so good. I'm glad you pointed that out, friend. Because I'm thinking about the one that we did the first week, fisticuffs. Yes. I guess they were in their 30s, right?
I think so, yes. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
These are both these. I don't think either one of these people have children.
Okay.
So I think we should also take into consideration that they're Haitian. They're both Haitian. So
they do both Haitian? I thought she was the only Haitian.
They're both Haitian.
Okay.
So they have some cultural
differences,
markers as well. So yeah.
Oh, this is good. Good, friend. You show right. Because culturally that brings another aspect. Oh. Okay. Yes. All right. So here we go.
Hi.
Okay.
How are you? I'm Sandia.
Hi.
I've been dating this guy named Chris for 3 months. Chris and I met on social media.
I'm gonna apologize in advance, but I may make a comment or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 that you don't like.
Yeah,
So-
but try to be nice.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean,
He's very honest and he's ambitious. Something that I dislike about Chris is that he loves strip clubs and he is a flirt. That could be a red flag moving forward in the future.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Haitian. I'm sure they ask them questions like this in the interviews, and that's why they, respond the way they do in terms of do you have any concerns about the relationship? To where they're pointing out, yeah, this is a concern of mine, right? So, yes. But he's a flirt.
That's what she said. That's what she said, right? That's a concern. Yeah. What else?
I don't know what else she said.
So she said he's very honest, right? And she said, and he's ambitious. So she thinks that those are good qualities. However,
he's going to make 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comments that she may not like.
Yes. And instead of her just hearing that, like, huh?
Yeah.
She says, please be nice, but please be nice.
Yeah. And she says,
that's a huge red flag.
She said it may be a red flag. Or the flirting. Was the flirting that may be a red flag?
She said the
Yeah.
flirting may be a red flag. The flirting. He likes to flirt with a lot of women. Yeah. Yeah. But she said to him,
Be nice.
please be nice.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to offend you. I'm going to
Yeah.
say some comments that you do not like.
Right.
She said she heard him. She said he's honest, so she believes him. But please be nice. Red flag.
I don't know if it's the youth or the culture that we're about to address, right, with her, right? Is it the
Oh,
youth
that's
of her,
so good.
or is it the culture? And it
Oh, that
sounds like she has an accent. So did she come from Haiti? Or did she just around a lot of Haitians that she has this accent and he doesn't? Clearly he's been raised in the United States from a child up. She maybe not. So that makes a difference in terms of if she came from Haiti and she's lived a particular way. And
yes.
as we all know, Haiti is a high conflict, place with a lot of things going on, lots of poverty. That makes you to where you're kind of, I won't say desperate, but you are definitely more tolerant.
Yes.
Because, and the first thing she said is like, he's honest. And she said he's ambitious. And then they showed a picture of him standing in front of his car. So she relates that to he's gonna be wealthy or he's on his way to being wealthy.
Yes.
Which, like, hold on. Can I put up with the flirting and can I put up with the comments that I don't like?
Yeah.
To have
but not,
a different.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. But not, I totally agree. But not can I am. But
Yes.
please be nice. I
Yes.
am gonna put up with it. But please be nice. Ain't no can I am. But please be
Yes.
nice.
I've been putting up with it for 3 months. So,
Okay. So then he said he's honest. So let's hear how honest he is. And is she really saying please be nice? Let's see this.
All right.
Okay.
They know you the lover boy. You do whatever your girl tell you to do. I'm the type of like, I give that woman 3 to 4 great nights and I disappear for a whole week, 2 weeks.
Oh, you playing
You know what that does?
bro.
What y'all boys seem to not understand is that no matter how good you treat that woman, no matter how much time you spend with her or don't spend with her, she's always gonna look for another eventually.
Exactly.
Me and Sandia, we're not dating. We're not like on an exclusive. She's not my girlfriend, I'm not her boyfriend. I talk to a lot of girls. I flirt with a lot of girls. I'm a guy that I get a lot of girls. I get girls very easy.
Chris is telling everybody that he's not in a relationship, that he can flirt. That makes me feel uncomfortable, and Chris is being very disrespectful towards me.
So now we're gonna look at their first date. So I get
Okay.
that. I mean, because like you say, I agree. She's like, I'm all the way in. Let me show up. And now here's their first date.
Mm-hmm.
And Dia have not met in person yet for various reasons. The sexual tension is on 100, 1,000, a million between us. We, how you say, sexting? We sexting each other, whatever. When you sex text each other. I'm very, very, very nervous for the simple fact that chemistry-wise in person is different than chemistry-wise over the phone and texting each other, FaceTime, and I'm just ready to make it happen.
Hi.
I step out of the car and I see Chris matching my outfit. We're color coordinated without even planning it. So Chris is already off to a good start.
Ah, my heart is racing.
All right, so I have some stuff here for us.
Oh.
Sit down.
Thank you.
Welcome.
She felt soft and smelled so good. She looked exactly how I thought she would look. I planned something that she's spoken to me about countless times, that she's always wanted to do, she's never done. So I know that this is gonna be her dream date.
You're gorgeous in person.
Thank you.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you actually look the same way that you look.
You do too. You're just a little bit shorter than
So I do believe in serendipity. I do believe in the universe and everything happening.
They planned that.
I do
Bullshit.
believe in everything happening in the way it's supposed to.
Mhm.
But she said we had the same color outfit. Do you think that was serendipity?
And we didn't even plan it. They didn't say anything in the date. Like they walk up to each other, be like, "Look at you! Well, look at you! God, we having the same colors. I can't believe that." What? Yeah, no conversation like that. But yeah, no, we didn't plan it. Nope. The same shade of blue. How many blues are there out there? Not just any blue. They look like it's prom. There's a prom. That's a prom date.
She said it wasn't planned.
She's
She said it
lying.
wasn't.
I thought it was interesting how she gave him credit for them dressing alike.
Did she give him credit for it?
Yeah, she said so. Chris, I come to see he's color coordinated with me and stuff. So Chris is off to a good start.
He's off to a good start. That's what I'm saying. Was that serendipity? But
No,
yeah,
but hold on. What gesture is that? Because you and your significant show up in the same place as you. How is that a credit to either one of you? You just both having to show up, like that really turned me. That really, it's not a gesture towards you that y'all happen to match at the same time. You know what I mean? He didn't do anything special for you. So what are you talking about? He's off to a great start. Okay, Cynthia, she's reaching.
that's what she said, because that ambitious. Now he really looks ambitious. He really looks ambitious.
We look like a power couple.
And then and you hear him speaking about. Now I want you to take note of this. This is what she says she's never done, and I put this together for her. As he sits back, I put this together for her.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
It's a surprise. What you've always wanted, right?
It's been my dream to go on a helicopter ride, and instantly I think, oh, he has been listening. So he's living up to my expectation.
Oh my God.
Wow. Are you happy? Are you excited?
Yeah. We're having the best view, and he holds my hand throughout this whole helicopter ride. I'm excited to see what the future holds for us. The best sunset ever. This is one for the book.
Yeah, this is definitely one for the books.
So clearly he wants to impress her, right?
Absolutely.
And that's understandable. And of course, if those are the pictures that he has posted on his page, him standing in front of a Lamborghini or whatever kind of fancy car or whatever, he's leading with this perception of wealth and a better life for her. That's what he's presenting to her. I can give you a better life than the one you've had. And so interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
There's a pay. You're gonna pay for it though. Like, listen, it's not free. It's not free.
And that's the point, because he's honest, so he's gonna say things that's gonna hurt your feelings. He already said it, that you're not gonna like. He flirts. Okay, that's what she said. He flirts. You got me? Yes. And he likes to show off. So I'm gonna look, and then he keeps reiterating. Isn't this is it? This is the thing that you wanted in your dreams. Like, this is a dream date. This is a dream. He's trying to hook her. This is about control. He's already trying to hook her with, this is what I can do for you. Like, I made your dream come true. And what I thought was so interesting was she was excited, right? Because she's like, oh my God, I never experienced it. But he was too. Because he never experienced it either.
And did he pay for that?
Or did the show? Got to keep your eyes on him.
Right.
Because the other side of that, right? Had we not had the whole background on her saying he was a flirt, and and the whole, if we didn't have all of that information, then
Right.
of course I would see somebody and you think like, oh, okay, wow, they really planned this trip and it was thoughtful. It was
Yeah.
thoughtful, but the feeling that I'm getting has to do with it being about she does have to pay for it because with he ain't gonna change who he is. He's gonna do these things for her, but yet and still she gonna have to accept all of the things that she don't like that he does.
That is correct.
I'm the type of like I give that woman 3 to 4 great nights and I disappear for a whole week, 2 weeks.
Oh, you playing
You know
too
what
many
that
games,
does?
bro.
What y'all boys seem to not understand is that no matter how good you treat that woman, no matter how much time you spend with her or don't spend with her, she's always gonna look for another eventually.
Me and Sandia,
We're not dating. We're not like on an exclusive. She's not my girlfriend. I'm not her boyfriend. I talk to a lot of girls. I flirt with a lot of girls. I'm a guy that I get a lot of girls. I get girls very easy.
Chris is telling everybody that he's not in a relationship, that he can flirt. That makes me feel uncomfortable, and Chris is being very disrespectful towards me.
So he
Okay.
says he gives them 3 or 4 great nights, and then he disappears for a week.
And then he disappears for a week. He disappears for a week. And which shows his insecurity, because then at the end, what did he say? He said, because no matter how good you are, she's always going to be looking for somebody else. His insecurity. So let me whip it on and let me listen for the things that she loves or dreams of. Let me create that for her, with her, because I ain't never had it before. So let me create that. And then so it can have a hold on her. That's a way to control her, to keep
That
her
too,
back.
but let me transfer my insecurity onto her.
Ooh,
Let me
yeah.
transfer that 'cause I feel insecure. Let me make her feel insecure as well. Because if you have 3 or 4 great nights with a guy, and you know how we work or people work, you have 3 or 4 great nights with a person, and then they disappear. That immediately, like, well, I thought we had a connection. I thought we were this, and what happened? What did I do wrong? How did I make it? Did I run him off? So you start second guessing yourself. So he's putting that on her.
Yes,
He's definitely transferring that onto her. And then he said, I talk to a lot of women. I flirt with a lot of women. I get a lot of women.
the women. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes,
Why
and
did she ask?
but she's standing right there, and he sees her standing right there, because
That
didn't
is
he
right.
tell her at first that I may say some things that you're not gonna like?
Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when he does acknowledge her, he's like, yeah, get out of here. Get out of the room.
Get out. It ain't time for you yet. This ain't the third day. Didn't I
Yeah.
take you? Didn't we go on a helicopter?
On a helicopter ride. Why are you down here walking around in your robe? Well, why is she standing around, lurking
robe.
around with her robe on,
Oh my gosh, that's a
waiting
whole
for Chris to have time for her?
waiting for Chris to have time for her, because he did what he normally does, is try to sprinkle some magic dust on somebody who hasn't had it. He finds an experience that you haven't had before so that you could be tied to him. Got me? So you could be trauma bonding. So you could be tied to, oh, magic, Chris. When I think of my dreams, Chris, which is all BS, because a helicopter ride don't cost that much. Girl, you can pay for it on your own.
If he paid for it at all.
If he paid for it at all. But it's all a part of manipulation, so he can have you where he wants you.
It's the carrot. It's the
Just-
carrot. He figured out what color carrot she liked, and he's dangling it in front of her.
Yeah, so he can
At
go
the
on.
same time, he's training her, right? He's training her. Like, you're gonna hear me say things, gonna offend you and whatever, and yeah, put up with it. Oh, you standing right there, not stopping me, not one word. I'm gonna say everything I need to say. And then when I do finally get to actually acknowledging that you're in the room, because you didn't just see her in the room, you saw her in the room. The whole camera, she's in the room. She's one lone person standing over there in the corner with her robe on, staring, lurking. And then when you finally decide, now I'm gonna acknowledge you, it's shoo shoo.
It's shoo, and it's gonna be the flip of the wrist. It's gonna be that whole gaslighting of when she said, "I told you, I say things that you may not like, right? So now it's your fault because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told you this because I'm
yeah,
honest."
yeah.
BS. That don't make you right because you honest. BS. And you.
And we're not in a relationship. We're not dating.
Ooh, did you hear that? Just
We're
like
not
that.
dating. Well, why are we here in this house?
Okay, hold that. Hold that thought. Let's see if she's thinking like that. Because that's what I want to know.
Hmm.
Chris, okay, whatever. We're gonna send him to therapy. But we need to really get we need her to get some therapy, but we need to have some sister love around her.
Yeah.
Let her
Yes.
know her worth.
Yes.
That was not a good first impression. You told them you wanna, I don't know, flirt with their girls, so.
No, I did not. Really, what I need to do is go tend to my woman and go talk to her because I know she was very uncomfortable with what transpired yesterday.
We're not dating. We're not like on an exclusive. She's not my girlfriend. I'm not her boyfriend. I talk to a lot of girls. I have definitely never said that I want to flirt with anybody's girl because number one, I don't find anybody's girl here even attractive. That's the first thing.
That's the thing, you didn't even have to mention that.
But I never said anything about flirting with
But that's
anybody's
what everyone
girl.
says.
That's what they say, but I never said
But
that.
you were talking to them last night.
When you
So
who's
lying?
them?
The whole guys, like, and the
No,
girls.
no, I never told none of the guys that I want to flirt with anybody's girl.
Chris and I are not in an exclusive relationship yet, and we are on the same page about that. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. His delivery that makes me feel uncomfortable and somehow disrespected. You don't think before you say something. That's
What do
your
you mean I
problem.
don't think before I say something?
You
I
just-
said exactly what it was. We're not in a relationship.
No, I'm not talking about that.
So then what are you
saying
talking
a bunch
about?
of other things. You're
you
just
need,
like,
you need, okay, so you need to specify what you're talking about. What are you talking
okay,
about?
when you're saying like, okay, so that, oh, you don't trust anybody, like you can a girl like the first night, like there are things
What?
you don't say. You overdoing it. That's what I'm
But
saying.
how am I overdoing anything?
You're just,
I'm
like,
talking.
exaggerating,
No, I'm not
doing
over exaggerating
things. Yes,
anything.
you
I am the type of
are.
guy I don't trust women. Did I not tell you that when we were back home?
Okay, so you don't trust women, you don't trust me. So what's the purpose of this? Why are you here?
Oh my God, I'm here to build trust with you.
So we're just two strangers. I got it.
You're very emotional. For me, at this stage, it's kind of like overwhelming because I'm not that emotional. So when you throw too much emotions at me, kind of like take a step back.
I'm not going to change who I am because you don't want me to say certain things or talk about certain things because I'm not asking you to change who you are. I never once told you that I'm not interested. We had fun yesterday. We went on the little helicopter ride, which you liked.
I just don't want to look bad.
I'm not trying to make you look bad in any way, shape, or form. At all. Such a baby.
Don't call me that.
We're good?
Yeah.
You sure?
I've waited a long time for us to meet, so I'm going to fight for it no matter what happens.
I am here
Yeah.
with you to get to know you,
Okay.
not anybody else.
Yeah, okay. That's.
So don't get that part twisted, though.
If he's disrespectful, if he's done something that I don't like, as long as he accepts it, he's aware of that, and then he apologized and he wants to move forward, yes, I'm ready to fight
And then
for
she
it.
said what you said. If you don't trust women, then why you don't trust me, then why are we here? And what
Yeah.
did he say? He said, well, so we can build trust.
What y'all been doing for the last 3 months?
And not only that, how did he start? He started off by saying to her, I told you. Like pretty much, I told you what this is. Like I told you who I was.
Yeah.
She's like, but it's not nice. Well, why would you have to say it? Like, yeah, you told me. But why you say it? Like, why you say it out loud? It doesn't sound nice.
He's taking advantage of her inability to communicate, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because she said to him, you said that you wanted to flirt with women in the house, which is not true. He
Right.
said I flirt with a lot of women. But he said, I never said I wanted to flirt with anybody in the house. And he stuck to that. But he knew exactly what she was talking about. He's talking about what you said about flirting with a lot of women. That's what she was speaking on. But since she doesn't have the vocabulary, the language to put it together, or maybe she heard it differently, you didn't correct her at all. You just went with that. But you did say you like to flirt with a lot of women. You did say you get a lot of women. That's what you said.
Yes. Yes, and that's right. That's right. Exactly. So he tried to manipulate her with that too and gaslight her by holding on to that last little thing that she said and keep flipping that around. Yes, but then tells her, she said, you blowing it up. This is another thing she said. You making a big deal. Girl, he said, no, I'm not. Like, this is my truth. She's pretty much like, but it doesn't sound good. So for her, the reality of something and what it sounds like to other people or what other people sees, it doesn't have to match up for her to stay there. Like, she's like, I can deal with the pain of you every 3-day.
But don't make me look bad. Don't make us look bad to other people, which is why we know she playing those outfits. And made sure she pointed it out so she could give him credit for it, like he actually, like it meant something.
Oh, that's so good.
She's complicit. She's complicit in the gaslighting.
Ooh, that's so.
Yeah. Or she wants to trick other people. Like, it's all about the appearance to her. Yes, that's how we know she playing those outfits.
And maybe it's all about, as you would say, her family in Haiti thinking she with the successful man. He's taking care of her. Yeah, he loves her. He's not dating all those other women. He's not sprinkling all that magic all over other women. It's about her.
Because I guarantee you, this is not the first time he's told her, I don't trust women. I date a lot of, I flirt with a lot of women. He's told her this in different versions of this, right? Until I trust you, I'm going to date other women. Or till I trust you, And he's got her jumping through hoops to earn that trust.
Absolutely.
Which she'll never get, right? But
you will never fill his hole of insecurity. Never.
Yep.
But listen, I want to go a little bit deeper. I want to go a little bit deep in his psyche to see how he sees women.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. Like, you notice as the episodes go on, you get backstories of people's trauma, past relationships, and whatever. So I think he reveals some things that kind of put like, oh, okay, puts it in perspective to a degree. Yeah.
Got you. Will you have some understanding of his why?
Yes.
Doesn't excuse it, but an understanding.
Yeah, but first impressions are what we're doing right now. But first impressions, I'm not impressed. Like, this is you're a mess.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Do you think that there is a woman out there who will respect a man who is a stay-at-home dad, who don't work, she works, she brings home the money, and he stays at home, he takes care of the kids, wash the dishes, do the laundry, mop the floor?
So there's absolutely women like that. Whatever you're doing in your life, if you are still a man, you will still command respect. There are men who have nothing going for themselves and have a woman completely submissive to them, even though that woman has money.
I will never date a girl who makes more money than me. Never. My 8-year relationship that I always talk about, the first 3.5 years of the relationship, this woman was a paralegal, eventually became an attorney. She made more money than me. I was still trying to be an entrepreneur. But eventually she started abusing that power of, I make more money than you. Why every time we go out, I'm paying all the bills? Eventually, the woman is gonna start looking at it like, I hold all of, mind you, women already feel like they power. Now they have more money than you, and they're able to dictate the moves that you make. Bro, it's over. There is no respect. With no respect, there is no love. That's how I look at it.
One of the key things in relationships is complimenting each other and compatibility. If she's a woman who specifically needs a man who does not work, then that is exactly what she will look for. And as long as he provides every other form of security, when they with you,
I've had that.
They gonna spend
and I
something.
feel like for the right dude, yeah. Like if I dated somebody who, because I'm used to making more than whoever I'm dating.
Yeah.
But I truthfully don't feel like I would feel no type of way if my woman made more than me because I'm secure in myself and comfortable with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes what happened to fall in love with a bus pass. He's a hardworking man, you know. As long as he brings you zen and a peace of mind, he's making 60, he's making 50. You're making 120,000. That's great. Chris's comments on a woman not being able to make more than him, I very much think that is a reflection on past trauma. Chris, I understand that you've had some bad experiences with women in general, so that might be why you're a little jaded, and I get that, but you can't go around in walks of life thinking like that. Relationship is 50-50, you know, so I'd hope that you want a strong partner that gives something back in return too, that's just not mute and traditional housewife where she doesn't question anything you do. Like, I don't see how that's healthy, man.
To answer your original question, though it may not be common, a woman through that caliber certainly exists.
Boy, somebody messed him up good, didn't they? Broke his little heart.
Oh, they messed him up so good. Well, what happened first was his heart was already broken before they got to him, before he got into that 8-year relationship. And then when he got in that 8-year relationship and gave his heart to that, is he, what is he? How old is he? Because I'm just thinking, well, we don't even know how long ago it was. He's not that old, so it must have been somebody really young. It must have been. Hey, family, come on over here because I have something for you. Starting off with a go-to guide for keeping your minds healthy and strong. This right here is the Bible to mental health. It's your mental health Bible. The name of it is 6 Pillars to Power Up Your Mind and Make Mental Health a Lifestyle. Everything that you need to know about keeping your minds healthy and strong is in this go-to guide. Where you get it from? Well, you get it from awisebrown.com/shop. But in this go-to guide, honey, in this mental health Bible, you know what you're going to find out? You're going to find out the benefits of aromatherapy. Oh, and how it can shift your mood. But guess what? You don't have to go any place else to look for your aromatherapy because your girls got you, okay? You can get some aromatherapy here. This is aromatherapy is in this candle. This is called a slice of happiness. It makes me tingle, like literally makes me tingle. A slice of happiness. This is a cruelty-free candle with no parabens, no formaldehyde, and no known suspected carcinogenics. Now, you know, you go out here and you find these candles that smell good, but are they good for you? Are they good for your brain? Come on now, get real with yourself. Well, this one smells delicious and it's good for you. Made with essential oils. It's a soy candle. Amazing. You can burn it or you can just walk by and smell it. Lord have mercy, it's so good. Okay, so that's your candle, your aromatherapy, which raises the dopamine in your brain. That's your natural feel good. Neurotransmitters in your brain. All right, y'all. And I'm a part of you. You're a part of me. We are a family. We got hoodies now, and these are unisex hoodies, and they wear well, they wash well, and they feel so good. So you can wear them over your clothes, you know what I'm saying, and look dope, or you can wear them as your clothes with nothing under them, which I like to do often. And when you travel everywhere, I mean, every time I wear them, I'm moving around, people are always asking me whether I'm traveling, going to the supermarket, what's that, who's that? And I'm like, mental health is a lifestyle, because see, this is on the back. Okay, they come in white and they come in black. I'm like, join the family. Mental Health is a Lifestyle podcast. So there you go. Family, don't you ever say that I ain't give you nothing. You get all of these things from awisebrown.com/shop. All right. I got your goods. I got you. You don't have to go anyplace else. I'll see you on the other side. He's 34 and she's 27.
Okay.
So it was an 8-year relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, but they don't
34
indicate how long or when it ended. So we don't know how long he's been out of this relationship. Clearly, he's had no therapy. Clearly, he has not healed. Clearly, he's carrying some feelings.
A whole bunch of baggage is what he's carrying a lot of anger for women.
going to come really hard at Chris because of how he talks to me in the house.
She's not my girlfriend, I'm not her boyfriend. I flirt with a lot of girls. I'm a guy that I get a lot of girls.
Don't make me feel inferior to you.
I don't believe that all of your feelings are valid.
We'll see how he does.
How are you guys working through your communication issues?
I'll let her answer that question.
He's working on it.
My communication is not the worst. So I feel like I'm not the best.
You can improve.
But I can improve, yes.
Yeah. How are you working to improve?
Make more time for her, I guess. I'm always working, so I'll pick up more phone calls.
What do you do for a living? Because you just act like you Superman at night and you just somebody else during the day. You just act like you ain't got no time.
I'm an entrepreneur. I do a lot.
A man will always make time for what he wants.
I will never spend a lot of time on a woman. I don't care who you are. Until that woman shows me that this is not gonna be a wasted time. I spent 8 years with a woman and it was wasted 8 years.
If someone did something to you 8 years ago, why does that person have to suffer?
It's not 8 years ago.
Why do
my
somebody
relationship,
have to suffer now?
my relationship lasted 8 years. It was not 8 years
it doesn't
ago.
matter that
Chris,
ego. I don't
Millie,
like ego.
Millie. Okay, Sandia, hearing all of that, how does that make you feel?
I don't know, to be honest. It's a lot going on in my mind, so I don't know.
Sandia, how do you feel being controlled by a man? Whoa.
Oh my
What the hell?
Who said that?
What the?
Terrible.
This is how I see it. We are a team. If he has something to say or something to do, I give him my opinion, my input, and he takes it in consideration. So no, he doesn't control me and I don't control him.
Okay. How do you feel about Chris being into gender roles?
This is one of the subjects that we sometimes disagree on a lot.
Do you feel like a woman and a man can be equal? Both man and woman can lead together?
Yeah, I believe so.
I just don't believe in that. I feel like women are bad decision makers.
Sandia, how do you feel about that?
I think he's exaggerating somehow. I think we women sometimes make good decisions. It's not all, you know.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna speak this, and then I'm gonna finish these questions. I'm gonna sit this down, and I want you to understand something. Women and men, they tend to think they're here.
Right.
When in reality, we are here.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna explain why.
I agree.
I'm gonna explain why. We procreate.
Yes.
We multiply.
Yes.
You give us a house, we make a home.
Yes.
Give us a seed, we make a baby. So when a man says a woman can't lead because she make bad decisions, and me being a black woman and coming from where I come from, a household where the woman had to take care of the entire household,
Now she is preaching.
that is a smack in our faces. That is a smack in your mother's face. That is a smack in your ancestors' face.
Taronda, thank you. Chris needs that smoke. He needs somebody to set him straight.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Who's giving it to you?
Who's giving what to me?
You just said when a man gives you this, you make this. If I don't give it to you, you can't make it.
Why not?
I think Chris, with that mindset, gasoline on the fire, as far as that situation goes.
We've been leading households for a very long time without the man being in it. Now, understand something. We are nothing without you. But I also want you to understand you are nothing without us.
The hell?
I birthed you.
Baby, you would not be here if it wasn't for a woman.
Jesus Christ.
You are nothing without us, and we are nothing without you. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
I feel like women make their decisions based on emotion. I do feel like men are more logical, more rational.
Bro, this was the longest hot seat.
I think Taronda is out of line for calling me out for that question, but I understand. She's a woman and she felt emotional about my response, so I get it.
A lot of anger and disrespect
Yep.
for women.
And
Yeah.
he's found an emotional dumping ground.
That's exactly it. He found this young girl, or this girl, she's 27, but someone who's yearning to be affirmed, maybe yearning to be taken care of, maybe yearning to be seen, yearning to feel special. And so he's like, I can do that. I can do that every 3 days. Every 3 days, I can do that. But after those 3 days, you go away. Don't you come here expecting nothing else until I show up again. Because if I give you any more than that, I don't know what you're going to do with my heart. You know what you're going to do with my money, what you're going to do with my time. I can't trust you. So I got to go be with this one on the second day. So I do you, then I go this one, then I flirt with this one, then I got all these girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hit you up again on the third day. Don't you ask me for nothing more than that.
Yeah.
And then be happy and grateful that I'm honest with you, that I'm a show up every 3 days.
Yeah. 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 If emotionally unavailable.
Oh my God.
And she's like, I want a future and a family, you know, I'm looking for a future and a family. And it's like, when he's told you he's incapable of even committing, he's gone on a show with you, a dating show with you, and said that y'all aren't dating.
That y'all aren't dating, and that women and men are not equal.
Yeah.
And that he could never listen to a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
That women can't lead.
What about her responses, though? What do you feel about that? I don't know. What do you feel about that? That's an exaggeration.
Because she doesn't want to face the reality. She doesn't want to face the reality because she thinks that she has her hands hooked in something good. This is the best thing that she's probably ever had. She ain't never been on a helicopter ride before. Nobody has ever made her feel like they listened to her thoughts. This is my assumption. So the fact that he listened to her thoughts, that feels magical. She has not had that. So she's holding on to that. She's holding on to the hope more so than all of the negative in the relationship. She's disregarding that. Oh, you too loud with that. Oh, don't talk about that. Oh, you're exaggerating. Well, no, it's the truth. She's moving all that to the side. And in that little bitty hope, that's what she's putting her energy into. She's just concentrating on that. Afraid to lose that. Girl, I'm going to say it again. Helicopter rides are not that much. Here in Dallas, they don't cost that much. You could take yourself on a helicopter ride. With love.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel for her because I mean I've been in that position before, so I get it. I get it. We all have vulnerable times in our lives, and so it's unfortunate that she's gonna have to learn this lesson the hard way. But you won't. What I want her to know is she's not the first, and she won't be the last.
That's right.
That has to go through this. There's nothing wrong with her. She's just learning. If you've never been exposed to this, if you've never been manipulated or whatever, if you've never been presented with a wealthy lifestyle, you know, and if she's coming from a country where you look at America as, you know, the land of milk and honey and the streets are paved with gold, and she, you know, comes from, maybe, I don't want to make assumptions, but I'm just saying she's seen it. She's seen it. So, you know, this hopes for a better life is what she has on her mind, and that is her goal. And so if I have to take if I can figure out, she's trying to figure out how can I ignore all of these things, like you said, in order to get this thing.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to add to that. I totally agree with you. Absolutely. But I'm going to add that not only we talking about her and we talking about Haiti, but just like you said, I've been in that position before too. So I get it. And I'm saying, even if it's a girl from the hood, right? A girl from the hood in the United States of America, or somewhere where she hasn't felt seen, hasn't felt heard, you know what I'm saying? Wanted for more, and then someone comes by and she feels like they can offer her something that she's never had before. Yeah, you may look to the left instead of looking straight at something. You know, you may say, "Oh, you exaggerating." It's the stuff that you tell yourself so that it's sabotaging, but it's what you tell yourself, a defense mechanism, so that you can kind of rationalize why he's saying this. Oh, he's just exaggerating. Oh, absolutely. So you can sit with yourself while you're in it.
Yeah, well, your circumstances, we've all been there. Like I said, no, I'm not saying I'm not down in Haiti or whatever. What I want to make clear on my end is that when I say we've all been there, we all have times in our lives where we're at our most vulnerable. So during those times is when we need to be vigilant, because that's when the buzzards come circling. You know what I mean? Like the people that what the wolves come, pacing around because they see a sheep that's got a cut on his leg, and they see that you're vulnerable. So that's what they're looking for. So
That's
I'll just say that
exactly.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where she came from. Is my
Yes.
point. I just want to make clear. I want those in the comments. Don't get mad. Oh, just because she's from Haiti. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she's vulnerable.
What do you call it? You ain't Haiti shaming.
I'm not Haiti shaming. Feel like I'm gonna be saying this a lot in these videos. I'm not this shaming. I'm not that shaming. I am just voicing. I'm just having conversation with my best friend.
That's it.
So
that's it. And you know what? No, I knew that you weren't doing that. I think
Yeah.
that is a factor to be considered. That's smart. That's intelligent to think of all factors to be considered before we judge a person. That's what you were doing.
Right.
I just wanted to push it a little bit further to women here. I don't want anybody here to dismiss it like, oh yeah, because she's from another different country. No. It happens in the United States of America. So I was just pointing that out, friend. Okay,
that's right.
So because I think we have an assumption of what's going on in this relationship now, whether they're gonna stay together or break up.
We'll have to see. I'm not clear on that one, and I'm not ready to tell her I don't know if it were me now. Again, I'd be saying the same thing I said about Brandon the other day. Pack the bag up. Tell him to book my flight so I can go home.
Absolutely.
That's what I'd be telling Sandia.
I would say, Sandia, pack your bag up, come to Dallas, and sit with me.
Come on, baby sis, we got you.
Come on, baby sis, we got you, boo. Come on, baby sis, we got you. We got you, because I'm going to show you how to take yourself on a helicopter ride. That's what I want. Just like that. Just like that. Woo! Hallelujah. Okay. I don't think we need to see another. I think that's enough for them.
We can take a break from Chris and Sandia for now.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So this has been another episode of the Mental Health is a Lifestyle podcast. I'm so here for the not shaming. I'm so here for every moment of it. We ain't shaming nobody. We just sitting here having real talk. And this is me, Andrea Wise-Brown, having real talk with my bestie on relationships. I will see you, family, next week. Same place. Be here. Don't you be square.